Okay, so as you can imagine, this is Agrarian Skies. I have kind of done this already. Um, looks pretty similar. But you should get the ring muffler now. But this is a much newer version. It's version 3.1.6 or 4. Can't remember really, but it's very new anyway. But I'm going to do this a bit more properly this time. So if you haven't watched the other one, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like, you know, just stick with this one because this is the one I'm actually going to complete it. And yeah, because it's newer, and I want to learn all the mods, and I can't really be bothered to keep researching it.
It has been a horrible 10 years.
And
Code Wizards meddled in the balance of
shut up, fucking Panama.
of monsters.
Yeah, I decided also to
unsuspecting world.
not
satisfied with just.
Is there any way I can get? I don't really want to hear his fucking voice. I don't like it. Yeah, it's been a horrible 10 years. Code Wizards. I think it's probably changed from what I remember it. Should I do a proper voice? Alright, let's do a proper voice. Code Wizards. No, Code Wizards, not Wizards. Okay. It's been a horrible 10 years. Code Wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters. Alright, let's try and get it. Code Wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. I'm not actually very good at this, now I think about it. You need to be an actor really to be good at it. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find, and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. I'm not even going to read that next sentence. That's just fucking narcissism, fucking ridiculously so. It's not going to get. But yeah, they had just enough power to protect your home. Yeah, of course. This is what they do. They show ridiculous narcissism, and then they show incredible weakness. There's all these fucking irritating behaviours I noticed from a few people. It really stressed me out, but I try not to get too stressed about it. And obviously I haven't been playing Minecraft too much recently, so I'm probably a bit less stressed than otherwise than if I'd been like on a 6 months solid Minecraft playing. Because Minecraft is a stressful game. It's impossible having to deal with all the famous people playing the mods. That's the worst thing. That's been the worst thing recently. Having to witness all the famous YouTubers playing mods, and it's just so annoying. It's so terrible. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes retreated back to the Hell Realms. The Great Trio cast. I'm not going to read this bit about Jade either, but this is just stupid. The Great Trio cast their spell to protect you while the Magician... No. I just don't like saying the names of the people. Which may have... It's supposed to be, I guess this is... I'm not sure the other person's supposed to be. Apart from Jay did. It might be... I just find this weird. I suppose it's appealing for kids, but I just don't get it. Why not just tell a proper story back? But I can't be bothered getting too upset about it anymore. I was raging hard, on our videos. I don't know. I do rage a lot, but it's because I don't really like the direction. I think that basically it's Direwolf taking it in the wrong direction. And I do think it is the wrong direction. But then again, it is computer science geeks. They probably would have gone that way anyway. So maybe it's not his fault. Alright. So I really would like to actually do this. And I have done this before, so at least I remember how to do it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I probably will talk quite a lot. I've decided also I'm going to quit smoking today. And I smoke a lot of cigarettes, so yeah. I'm going to probably make a lot of videos. So just keep watching, keep enjoying the content, and because I've been making a lot for this map. Before I knew I want to get back into Minecraft, and this is probably going to be the best way to do it because I haven't been out into it recently. I'm just going to hope I remember this. I think you actually just need to. Oh yeah, that is it. Right, let's get a wooden plank then. That's what it does actually have, yeah. I hope I don't have to do the same thing though that I had to do before. But these still these fucking worm things here. Oh no. That fucking sucks. How many pages are there? There's only 120 pages though, so I might actually... That's made it a bit more interesting than some of the other videos. The mysterious magnet's good. These buckets I actually think they were from the multiple diamond buckets. And I think they must have been modified by Agrarian tweaks. Alright, I'm happy with this stuff though. Don't most people get backpacks for some reason? I never understood this. No sheep. There's probably one which doesn't need anything though. I think there is. Clay. Wool. No, it all needs wool, doesn't it? Probably got some new bibliocraft stuff in here. What mods are even in here? So that'd be good if there was some auto packager and X Aliquor and Nihido are not actually part of. The industry will be easy. That must be. Yeah, another thing I would point out, if you've actually watched a lot of my videos, you may know the way I do things. It's not really like this. It's not really just doing a... I don't really like to do series like this because honestly I much prefer creative mode. I always have done. I think creative is the way forward. And I've been to be honest, I got very offended when I don't really want to harp on about it, but I did get very offended when Riker made his offensive comment towards me. And I don't like hearing from developers. They really upset me, to be honest. It really does upset me hearing from developers because I just don't like them. I think a lot of these, they're very emotionally damaged people. And someone who's probably fairly similar to that. I think when you are emotionally damaged, the worst thing you can do is... I need some sapling. Oh no, I don't. Have I got 64 of each? Did they give me that? No, they only give me one of each. So I do need more from it. It's going to suck if I don't get any though. Really? There we go. But yeah, I mean, he just came to my profile and made offensive comments on my videos. And it's not the first time I've seen it. For instance, I've seen, I've gone to a lot of people's profiles and I've seen offensive comments by developers. And these are very serious Minecraft players, you know, mod players. People that play, you know, the Reddit packs and stuff like that. And they've literally just got developers coming to them and commenting. And it's like, come on developers, we don't really want to hear from you. This is the problem. I mean maybe some of them do, but I don't think everyone, I mean, it's not every developer, not every person wants to hear from a developer. Like someone like like that little group like Vaygrim and Bevo and that little group. Maybe I think those guys do want to hear from developers. They want to be into with the developers and with the mod pack creators. They actually want to talk to them. But a lot of us, I say us very loosely. It's not really us, I suppose, but a lot of people don't really want to hear from developers because we've got very small channels. We're not really doing particularly well, and it's difficult. We have to produce all the content, and we don't want to hear from developers because we're trying hard enough as it is. Now contrast this to someone like the guy who made Journey Map. He didn't bother talking to me or telling me anything. He just somehow he favorited my video, and I assume this was the same instance of what happened. Somebody favorited my video, and then went on Skydance or whatever that website is. I'd never even heard of it before, and suddenly I'm getting thousands of views for Journey Map in like the space of a day. So if you want to do that, you can do that. But that's the thing. It's almost like you probably would have the right to be an arsehole to make snide little comments about the mod if you were doing that as well. Then it would sort of like be, you know what, I've helped you get 3,000 views in one day or something like that, so therefore I'm going to leave this arsehole comment and tell you something which is basically useless. I always forget. I actually should probably read this stuff. I need to actually get it because I think 3 times the way. First type of quest is the crafting quest. Once you craft it, the book will update. This doesn't make any sense. The first type, I noticed this before, there's a major error in the book. The first type is a crafting quest. This quest tells you to craft a iron block. Yeah. Once you craft the required item in any crafting grid, the book will update the quest completion. The third way, where's the second? You just said the first way, described it, and then not put the second. This is what annoyed me about it before. I don't want to be too annoyed though. Oh, you've got the manual step button here. Yeah, I want to get this thing. So I'm going to try to get this if I can. So this must be the second way, I guess. I don't know. I think the other thing must have meant second. You can use AE buses for it. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have AE2. I want to do AE2. Not AE2. It is AE2, isn't it? I don't know why they can call it ME though. That's the thing. Matter and energy with double-headed arrow in the middle. It's funny because the good thing about not doing Minecraft for a while is that you actually you don't forget it, but it just crystallizes, which is nice. And I think the nice thing about Minecraft at the moment is that it's really because of all the famous people doing it, it's forced the development to be not quite as I don't know. I feel like it's getting simpler in a way. What, can you go here? We'll just put it in the top like this. I don't think I actually know how to do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done this before. I'm not sure what the point of all this is yet. Okay, you have to do this for fluids. Yeah. That's manual submit when I put it in my inventory, right? Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah. I think I could have done multiple things here. Any book to put volume. I thought it would. I don't know why it's telling me like that. Still gonna have to do. Let me just check I'm not in cheat mode actually. I don't want to cheat this stuff. There's no point. There's a very little point for me to cheat it. Alright. So how do we make this thing then? Okay. You ain't doing that anytime soon. Alright. I suppose the thing about this is I should be just doing the... I should be just basically doing this a fair amount, just every so often at the beginning, just to... What's in this bag actually? Did I just get very lucky then? No wonder. I don't think so. I think it just gives it to me. It looks like that. Look, it doesn't look like that. That makes sense though, to be honest. Okay, that's cool. Let's get an axe, maybe. I think. Yeah, I set up shop in here before actually. I'm gonna convert them all for now. We'll get all the tinker stuff going. I've done this before, of course, but not gonna take quite as long on it this time. That's the aim. Let's get myself an axe. Okay. Guess we're not getting an axe. Alright then. I guess we'll be led through it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's try this then. Alright, that looks a bit more complicated. Huh. Alright, so what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to cut here. I'm not going to bore. This stuff will be a little bit boring. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. But keep in mind that the episode's going to come pretty fast, so don't worry about it too much. Alright then, thanks for watching.